Hello, we are live. And I'm wearing pants, that's important, yes. So as far as the audio goes, I can't hear anything again. And I don't know if there's music on. Is there music? Can you please tell me if there's music? Because I need to know this. It's possible. There isn't. That's not good. Because there is supposed to be. But there's, at least you can hear my voice. I think. Oh gosh. I'm not going to mess around, but I'll mess around a little bit. Let's see. I will mess around a little bit. I'm glad you can hear my voice. Hello everyone, this is Trans Bricks. My name is Meja. I have an annoying cursor on the screen, which is not really supposed to be there. There, no, it's right there, isn't it? No, it's really not supposed to be there. What? Why is there? Is that? No, can other people see this? Why is that there? Why is that? It's not my pointer. It's just there. Right, hold on. You can't see that. You can't see that little cursor. There's a mouse cursor on the screen. It's right over my face now. You can't see that. Maybe it's my imagination. Hopefully not. Yeah, right, exactly. Gosh, I'm getting gaslit by my chat, as usual. You guys, there's music, there's no music, there's a cursor on the screen, there's no cursor on the screen. Meja, what are you even talking about? Meja, you're still dreaming. You're actually in bed right now. You're having just a very vivid dream. Wake up, quickly, you're going to be late to stream. No, you're going to be late for school. There we go. I hope you're all having a fantastic Sunday. As you can tell by my voice and calm and general demeanour, I had a big night. A big night. And also, there were feels going on last night and all sorts of things, and some bad, some good. So I'm still trying to process what happened to me last night. It was a journey. It was an emotional journey. Hello, Sandra. It's really good to see you. We got a Nicola Jane in my chat. Thank you for joining us. Happy Easter to you too. And of course, we've got Errol. There is a stream. Oh, did you hear? Oh no, did you hear what I just did? I'm so sorry. You probably heard what I did with my voice. I'll do it again, but emphasizing what happened. I said, and then we got Errol. And I didn't mean it like that. I just really want to reiterate that was not my intention. What I meant to say was, and we've got Errol! Errol's going to come and visit me soon, which is exciting. I'm very much looking forward to that. Hat on or off? Should I take it off? I think it's probably time to take it off. Oosha. There we go. Classic. Actually, maybe that's good. Right, so there was a pointer on my screen. I can't do anything about that. Like water off a duck's back. And then it should be bunny ears, shouldn't it? I don't have any bunny ears actually. I don't think so. I think I gave them back to my little girls. I mean, I wasn't happy about it. I was crying when I did it. I was like, no, and they were pulling it, and I was like, no, I want the bunny ears. But in the end, there was two of them against one of me, and they beat me, and they pulled they retrieved the bunny ears. So I very magnanimously let them have them back. This is annoying. What the hell's going on here? That's not going to work. That's not going to work. Come on. Here we go. There we go. So this feels quite good when it's just sat on the top. Actually, we'll just do that. This explains the message at 3 a.m. Oh, did I send you a message at 3 a.m.? I have no memory of this. What did I say? Is it okay to repeat it? I'll let you be the judge of this. Oh my gosh, I'm being very brave now, aren't I? I don't know. Do I trust Errol? Apparently I trust him enough to send him a message at 3 a.m. So that's a good sign. And I have no memory of it. Take the tab. There's a tab. Is there a tab? Was it? Where is that? Oh yeah, there is. There is a tab. I just bought it. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. It's good though, isn't it? This is batch number WK987. There we go. Boom. I didn't even see it. This is what I rely on for my stream. This is really helpful, chat. You're very helpful sometimes because I will wear things and they still have the label on, and you can tell me about it because I won't necessarily see it. Because I'm silly. I got cake. I got coffee. And I've still got my nuts. Despite what you may have read on online forums. The message was just, huh? What did I do? Oh yeah, that was it, wasn't it? I remember what. Yeah, exactly. Because I didn't understand what you were talking about. Because like, you're like, what are you even talking about? It didn't make sense. But then you explained, and I was like, I guess it sort of makes sense now. I wonder if I can fix my Scarlett 4th gen Scarlett 2i2. This is the thing that's supposed to be outputting the audio back to me. It's not doing a very good job, is it? So I'm just wondering what's happened, because it used to work and I'd like it to work again. I'm literally now just looking at the manual, the online user guide. Oh, we got a new follower from Zfumble BBL. Zfum BBL. You've had a BBL. Very nice. Sexy bottom. How you doing? Thanks for the follow. I was gonna put this instructions up because let's all play along and let's all read the instructions together. This is the fun part of the stream where we all try to fix my stream. Your technical help on my stream all together. It's at 5%. My iPad's at 5%. It's going really well. As you can see, I'm extremely organized, as always. It's mostly because I have an extremely expert team surrounding me and supporting me at all times. No, actually, it's just me. Good morning. You're stressing. Oh, yeah, you're doing your bachelor thesis and you're stressing. Well, try not to stress. Too many people that I know... Oh, my post popped up. Too many people that I know are stressing about doing important theses. Important theses. Now it's at 100%. What? What are you talking about? Why? How can you be at 100% now? You a second ago you were at 5%. Make your mind up, please. Look, it's at 100% now. Okay. All right. Let's no, come back. Come back. No. Oh, it's just charged out. 100%. I find this technology ridiculous. Honestly, I find it absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, a lot of people are struggling with feces at the moment. With feces, not to be confused with feces. It's a different pronunciation, different letters. Well, I'm going to read it anyway, even if you're not. So it's the hardware features. Ooh, it's got buttons. The buttons do things. That's good. There's a direct monitor button. 13. Where's that? It's that one. Boom. Can I hear any? Oh, I can hear myself. Amazing. I can hear myself. That's nice. Still no music, but I've got a monitor button. Music now. All right, let's check the music down now. Is there any music in the thing? What's that gonna be? Right, that's me talking. All right, hold on. You've done this to me before, actually, haven't you? There's music was been quiet. Is the music? Can you hear music now? Because I've just turned it right up. And I still don't hear anything. But maybe you do. No music still. That's annoying. No, right, okay. Right, well anyway, that's good. I've got the direct output. wonder if there's another button I need to press somewhere. Let's see. So because I know now that my headphones are working at least. That's good. Let's continue reading about the buttons. What did the other buttons do? That's good. 48V, I think that's good. Phantom power, apparently that's good. We want phantom power. Headphones level control. No. What's don't know. Auto, don't know. No. Press the toggle select input between line or instrument level. I don't know what that means. There's different preamps. 5? What's 5 is select. Let's try this. Did that do anything? No, it doesn't do anything. Right, well, so today we're not going to have any music. I don't like music anyway. It's rubbish music. Sandra says, I've been encouraged to apply for a job within what I want to work with. Woohoo, a real confidence boost. Needed it. Hopefully I will have a chat with them just after Easter. That's excellent news, Sandra. I'm really happy to hear that. Ooh, exciting. And also really nice that you've been encouraged by someone, because that's so important. It's really, really important for other people to encourage and support everyone, but especially trans people, because we just don't have enough of it. We just don't have enough support, and sometimes we just don't have enough confidence, even though we're really cool and skilled and super smart and everything, all the things. But honestly, it's often the confidence. You just need the confidence as well. And if people can just give you that confidence, for free, just by saying some nice things, it can be really helpful. Actually, it can be a really nice thing to do. So let's just make a note of that, everybody, please. Thank you. Aurelius, our studio says, according to Google, it seems actors not performing had to stay behind the leg line and wouldn't get paid. Wishing them break a leg is wishing them to work and get paid. I see. It's not actually break a bone. It's break the leg line. It's go over the leg line, and then you can earn some money. Yeah, I like that. Cool. That's interesting. That's an interesting factoid that I didn't know about. Thank you, Errol. And it was the owner of the company. Oh yeah, that's who you need. That's who you need encouragement from, isn't it? That's really cool. Very, very much good lucks with that, Sandra. You deserve it. You deserve it, and you will have success. I know you will. You just got to keep at it. Let's do a heart for Sandra. Everyone do a heart for Sandra. No, not today. Tilly says, well, hello, long time no see, and also very happy Easter holiday Sunday. It is actually Easter, isn't it? It's Easter. Easter Sunday. Today, happy Easter, everybody. I hope you've had lots of love and happiness, and most importantly, all chocolate. I have not much left. I have a little bit, though, so I've got some in my egg. I got a little Easter egg. It's very nice. These are really good ones. So if you tried these, really good, really good. And then I got 2 Norwegian, these are all Norwegian chocolates. Quick lunches. Who's had quick lunch? Who in the chat has had a quick lunch? If you're in the UK, it's a little bit like a Kit Kat, except about 10 times better. Maybe 15 times better. It's definitely a lot better anyway, that's for sure. I'm not sure about the actual number. So that's something to look forward to if anyone wants to snack me up. I've also got a cat here with me. Ooh, hello. We haven't done his tail yet, and I was thinking I'd probably finish his tail off, because this needs doing, and I haven't done it. And that's a really easy job, actually. A really nice, easy, quick thing that I can do. So I might do that. Wish the iPad was working. Wish I had music though. Hey, never mind, Never mind. We'll still have a nice time. I guess there's lots to talk about, isn't there? I haven't streamed for a little while because my family have been here, keeping me company, having a nice time. We went to the beach. I went and found lots of cool stones with one of my daughters. She loves stones. She likes to collect stones, a little bit like otters. She likes to collect stones. She likes to put them in her pouch. She doesn't have a pouch, but she has pockets, probably. And then, and then she just likes to kind of remember them as different, from different places. These are all the different places she's been and the memories that are associated with the stones. And I think that that's really sweet and extremely, extremely nice. Yes. Also, chukas in Aussie usage for good luck is you will earn enough to get a chicken for dinner, when chicken used to be an expensive meat. And that's why you say chukas. I don't speak Australian, but that's very interesting. I like that. It's good to learn about different cultures. Chickens are great. I love chickens. They're like, I was watching a reel recently. Chickens are like meat footballs. Meat footballs. And then they also drop extra little food packages along the way. And they don't fly away. They don't fly away. And actually, the wings are, good starters. It's like just every little part of the chicken is just food, and so versatile as well. Poor little chickens. They're they're a very good food source. But we need to treat them very nicely. We need to treat them with respect and care, and because that's important. We can't just put them in pens and, torture them and then eat them. Dotterly says, I just took a cheesecake out of the oven. That's winning. That's winning on a Sunday. I wish I was at your house. I love cheesecake. What flavour is it? I need to know all the deets. Sandra says, I actually dropped candy this year. We'll pick it up again and then eat it. Just pick it up. It's fine. It's 5-second rule. Just pick it up. Oh, you mean you've dropped it, so you're not eating it anymore. I see. You should have dropped it in my mouth. I would have been happy to take over that responsibility, that burden for you. It's a very good idea. It's not good for you, apparently. I've heard rumours. Yes, it's coming in now. I've heard rumours that sugar's not actually good for you. That sounds ridiculous. But I think we can safely ignore that. It's a ridiculous idea. You have changed. I know you've changed, Sandra, because you used to love sugar, just like me. You like to be you used to have a handy bucket of ice cream ready at all times. And Coke on each hip, just ready to go, kind of hugum. Fastest Coke drawer in the west of Norway. Studio Arrow says, I've sent quick lunch to Ashlyn, who isn't here it seems, trying to spread the good word to the UK. Quick lunches are magical chocolates. They're so superior to UK chocolate in every way, which is an interesting little microcosm of the entire situation, the Norwegian situation. Anything you can do, we can do better. You got some hills, have you? Hills. Yeah, we got mountains, mate. Look at them mountains. And also, the society and culture that works, and it's like, much more democratic, has a really good social security safety net, treats people with respect that they deserve because we're all people and they all have human rights. Norway has self-ID, so you can. It took me 3 weeks to legally change my gender in Norway, and guess what? No one died. Buildings did not start setting on fire. Animals were not exploding in fields. There was not a coming of locusts. In fact, the world of Norway continued on very, very normally, just as it had the day before. And it's incredible what's happening in the UK right now. It breaks my heart and fills me with infinite sadness sometimes to see what's happened in the UK. It used to be such a progressive country. And this week, the Supreme Court, the UK Supreme Court, made a ruling, an absolutely ridiculous nonsense ruling, that trans women were actually not women legally. They're not women, they're legally men. And I don't know exactly what the repercussions of that are. We saw a lot of the most grotesque and mean-spirited people that you can even imagine celebrating outside the law courts with champagne and gloating on yachts with cigars. J.K. Rowling. You look at these people and you see ghouls. You see hate. You see pure hate, and what they think that they're helping women somehow, that they're making women safer by doing this, and they're actually making women far more unsafe. They are doing the bidding of the patriarchy for the patriarchy. And I wish they weren't so stupid and consumed and blinded by hatred, but they are. But it's encouraging that people took to the streets in the tens and perhaps even hundreds of thousands yesterday in London and in Manchester to protest these horrible laws. The UK public sees the transphobia and is generally disgusted by it, but there's very little they can do. I'm sure that the protests will be ignored, just as they always are in the mainstream press. It gets a footnote, whereas when the TERFs win some kind of legal judgment, it gets full-page news in all the newspapers, and is declared as a good thing, because the newspapers are obviously arms of the government. They are propaganda machines, and they manufacture consent in order to remove more and more of your rights. This is not a culture war, it's a manufactured culture war, people. The real war here is the class war. It's the class war, and you need to start looking upwards. These are the people who are making your lives much worse, and they're laughing about how clever they are because they're turning each other against us, and you are persecuting an innocent minority for no gain. You're just making the world a darker and more hateful and more smaller place. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about the issue, because it has really upset me this last week. And I don't want to continue being upset about it. I want to move on, and I want us to have a good time. So, good time starts now. It's a Spanish recipe, apparently. Dustley says the cheesecake. It's vanilla and cheese. Woo. No cake bake whatsoever. Like they say, it's cheese and cake. It's cheese and cake. That's what it is. Cheese and cake. Nom nom. What did I already say about Denmark? No, what did I say about Denmark? What did I say about Denmark? Oh, it's because it's flat. It's flat as a pancake, isn't it? That's true. It is. It's really flat. But honestly, it's okay. Some things that are flat are still extremely beautiful. Some little things that are flat. Oh no! Now I want to watch the Neil Patrick Harris and Hugh Jackman rendition of Everything You Can Do, I Can Do Better. Yeah, that was really good, wasn't it? That was really good. I remember that one. But I don't want to listen to him. And anyway, my iPad's charged out. Is it going to charge up? Is the question. Is it actually going to charge up in time for me to use it? And the answer is, probably not. I mean, the coming of locusts would be kind of impressive, though. It would be impressive, and it would be entirely the trans people's fault. If the locusts do appear, you know who to blame. Let's make sure we're all on board with this new proposal. If we are plagued by a swarm of locusts, it's almost certainly trans people that have caused that, and we should have stayed out of women's spaces. That's why it's happened. The locusts just want our country back. UK is the US of Europe, and that is not a compliment. It's not a compliment at all, is it? It's not a compliment at all. It's awful. Labour. If you voted Labour, you should hang your head in shame. And everyone was, well, not everyone, but a lot of trans people were warning you that this was going to happen, that Labour were very transphobic and maybe you shouldn't be voting for the party that's going to take away our rights. And then everyone voted for Labour, and then look what happened, they took away our rights. Congratulations, you played yourselves, as usual. Hello, Steph. How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. The stream's not been streaming for a little while, so that's why it's not been possible to come back. But today I'm streaming. As I was saying, I've had a wonderful week with my family. Oh, wonderful apart from that terrible news. The family part was good. The news part was not so good. Spoiled my day, actually, that day. Already is too tired and depressed. Otherwise, you'd go get your cane. Your cane? Wow, what you going to do with your cane? Honestly, I kind of miss the flatness. Are we talking about your country or other things? I think your country. Yeah, Aurelia doesn't like the hills and the mountains. I think the mountains and the hills are amazing. Here, everyone lives at the top of a fucking hill. Yes, we do. We live at the top of a fucking hill. There is no people in the bottom of hills. They only live at the top of hills because the view's better. And you just got to deal with it. And if you get a bit out of breath from walking up to the house, then that's on you. You should do better. Go to the gym. Or just keep visiting, because eventually you're going to thank us, because you'll start huffing and puffing up the hill and you'll be really tired the first few times. But after a couple of weeks or months, perhaps even years, you'll be coming up the hill to visit the people, your friends, and you'll be ripped. You'll be ripped. And people will be complimenting you, wow, you're so fit and looking so good. What's your secret? Well, I know what your secret is. It's because you live in Norway and everywhere's a hill. So it's just natural. Everyone here is literally gods and goddesses. We are ripped because we just walk around a bit. Sometimes it's nice. It's nice. You should try it. Yes, they do need a spanking. You're right, alright. They need more than the spanking. You're okay with the to be expected. You're okay as much as you can expect to be okay. That's okay then. That's good. I think that's reasonable. I wouldn't want you to be more okay than is reasonably possible to expect. I'm gonna have some cake. Can I have some cake? Can you cake me up, please? I've got a special redeem for cake and other various food items in the channel points redeems, and I want my cake now, please. I'm just gonna do this. It's like begging. Can I have my cake? I want some cake, please. Please, can I have some? Yes, there we go. Did you like that, though? Did you like that bit? A little preview. Well. Nom, nom, nom. Another preview. I shouldn't talk with my mouth full. I get told that a lot. Yes, let me eat cake. Steph, yeah, there are some hills in Norway. There are some hills. I wish I had my current level of fitness when I was there. Yeah, it's good to be fit. But, it's always possible. The human body is a very intangible nowadays. The human body is capable of such amazing feats of metamorphosis. If you make it work, and you make it consistently work in certain ways, with certain muscles, then those muscles will grow. Well, you'll destroy the muscles, and then they'll grow back stronger, thicker, faster, better. It's really amazing. But of course, if you don't do that, then the opposite, and you'll waste away and eventually disappear in a cloud of smoke. I believe. Never stop moving. Always be moving. You should not talk with your mouth full, indeed. but I do, because I'm naughty. The human body is designed to run a marathon, then run another, in order to chase down prey. We are the only creatures on this planet who will hunt down prey just by exhausting them. We can run and run and run and run. We can run and run and run, and eventually our prey just gets tired and they give up. They're like, I can't do this anymore. This is ridiculous. I honestly, at this point, I'd rather you just eat me. I can't do this. It's, just come on, let's get this over with. So we do. We are the apex and most scary predators on this planet. Sometimes the predatoriness of humans, it frightens me. It frightens me, to be honest. I'm like, wow, we're really nasty. We are dangerous, and someone should do something about us. Seriously. Put us on a leash. Put me on a leash if you like. I don't mind. We're persistence predators. That's a good word for it, isn't it? That's what we are. Unfortunately, the mindset carries over to other predatory aspects. Hello, undead. Happy Zombie Prophet Day. Happy Zombie Prophet Day. Yes, this is when Zombie Jesus came out of his cave and went, meh. And everyone was like, it's a miracle, look, brains. And then it became a George Romero film. It's a very good film. That was the inspiration. And also for the Bible or something, I'm not sure. I like, says Earl, the explanation of humans to animals on the Reddit writing groups. Oh yeah, those are good, aren't they? I think, yeah. I remember a really good one, actually. And it was more of like a general evolution, talking about the evolution of sea creatures that continue to carry the sea. We carry the sea around with us now, you know? Originally, we were creatures who just lived in the sea, and we used the sea to help us with biological functions, you know? And we absorbed stuff from the sea, and we put it back in again, and, you know, we were very much part of the sea. And then, in order to develop as multicellular organisms, complex organisms, we had to carry a bit of the sea around with us in order to continue some of those biological processes that were originally started just in the sea. So, you know, looking at things like our pH levels and salt, salinity, and all kind of things, you know, still very much seawater. And, you know, and eventually we became these, you know, these mammals and things. And we still have this connection to the sea where we're basically we're walking bags of water, you know, that's what we are. We're just walking bags of water who accidentally started walking out of the sea. It's very cool, actually. Thank you, Ender. Thank you. Do you like my hat? Do you like my cowboy hat? I'm in a cowgirl mood, really, I suppose. Although always in the mood for a cowboy. If you're a cowboy out there. HFY is a blast. What's HFY? What's HFY? HFY? I can recommend Agro Squirrel Narrates on YouTube. He actually reads the stuff himself after asking permission, more often just getting submissions, as opposed to many of the AI voice channels replicating it. I hate those AI voices on YouTube and all the other platforms. Hate them. Really. Here's this one cool trick. It's just so annoying. Hey, have you ever wondered what would happen if you add with humanity? Fuck yeah. Is that what it's called? That sounds kind of fun. I wouldn't mind reading some of that. Is my iPad charged yet? Come on, iPad. Don't let me down. 6%. That's not enough. That's not enough, iPad. You need to keep doing it. Keep charging, please. 6%. That's pathetic. So, I've also got some more Lego to build, as well as the cat's tail. Oh, it's doing that as well now, isn't it? It's actually on. Is that charging now? What? I'm just gonna hide that. I don't know why that's there. To be honest, I don't really know why anything's there anymore. What's going on with this thing? Right, there we go. Yes, we're also going to be building this. Look at that. It's the Acclimator class assault ship. Oh, it's nice. It's a nice spaceship, that. I do like a good spaceship, I gotta say, and this looks like a very good spaceship. This looks like just the one for me. Sorry, am I getting turned on by a spaceship? Yes, is the answer. Yes, I am. That's not correct. But it is good though. It's a good little spaceship, that. I do like that spaceship. So we're gonna be building that as well at some point in the very near future. Sometimes it's also called humans are space orcs. Meat's back on the menu, boys. Humans are space orcs. Yeah, I don't know. Are we? I was trying to find a particular one, but can't right now. Well, keep looking if you like. I can read it on my Mac. I don't know if I can read it on my iPad, but yeah, the charger's not trying its best. I think the charger's giving it a really half-hearted attempt, honestly. Good morning, Wildcard. I hope you're well. Actually, it's just gone afternoon, hasn't it? It's afternoon now. I'm going to go to the sauna at, what am I going? I think I'm going to be there for 3:30, so that means I need to set up about 2:30, which means I need to end the stream at about 2:15. That's the latest I can stream for, 2:15, I think. If I am actually going at 3:30, which I now can't even remember. Oh my god. This is the way to confirm it. Not really, no. Okay. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna have to go get some breakfast, says Errol. You get some breakfast and lurk away while you're eating your breakfast. That's fine. I have coffee still from breakfast. I got up at 10:30 this morning. And my friend invited me to the sauna at 11, and I was like, I am literally still in bed at 10:30. You know, she did give me the, she did spur me on to get out of bed, which is what friends are for, I suppose. Better friends spur you on to get into bed. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. No, she's a lovely, lovely friend. And yes, she invited me to the sauna, but I wouldn't have been able to make it because I hadn't even had coffee yet, and I had to get there, and I had half an hour. So then we changed it to 3:30. This is a very boring story. I'm not sure why I'm telling you it. So I'm going to stop talking about that now and start building some Lego. We're going to build the cat's tail. It's a sad tail. Because look, it doesn't have a tail. It doesn't have a tail yet, and that's the one thing that it's really missing. There we go. Anyway, another question for you all to ponder. I think this should be maybe we should do our first poll of the day, because I think it's an important. I'd like to try and nail this one down because it's an important question. I'd like to pose this. Please think about it. Oh. Why are men? Like why? What? So that's like, maybe we can have a poll. I don't know. Or maybe you just want to answer in chat. Obviously a poll would require some, multiple choice answers. And I'm not sure that my mods can do that. And they're not magicians. They're just humans. They don't have all the answers, and this requires. Maybe this is the question. Maybe this is the ultimate question that we should be asking. Maybe this is what the mice really want to know. It wasn't 42. That was a rounding error. Okay, here we have some Lego pieces, which I will now transform into a cat's tail, using the power of love and also fingers. I do need instructions, though, don't I? Otherwise I can't do it. So and the power of instructions. So I'm gonna use my instructions here. As you may or may not be able to tell, I'm asking myself this question due to having, I would like an answer to this question, basically, because it's been bugging me for a while now. And every time I think, but men are nice, men are good, I like men are cool, men rock. And then suddenly I meet one again, and I'm like, I don't know about that, actually. Take it back. It's like, okay. Maybe not. Women are so amazing. And women, though, let's just turn it around. I just want to say, women, though, yeah? Women, oh my God. Women are the most beautiful, divine angels on this planet. Human women, oh my God, they are incredible. They are blessed creatures. Hashtag not all women, maybe, yeah, sure. But a lot of women. They are just beautiful and divine and graceful and elegant and so wise and thoughtful and strong and kind and empathetic and, and healing. They heal. Women heal. They touch things and they heal. And flowers and plants sprout. And, they turn arid, desolate, war-torn land into fertile fields. And men are the ones who've made the mess, obviously. So yes, the question is, why are men? Yeah, no, actually, you're very right. And I obviously misspoke there, sillily. Beggars can't be choosers, I said, because it's just a phrase that I quite like. In this case, it doesn't apply. It doesn't apply. And it certainly should not either, to the people you allow to be part of your life. No, you should only choose the best. Only choose the finest beans for your friend coffee. That's what I like to try and do. And that is the way everyone should do it. Don't settle for people who don't match and support your energy. Don't settle for those people. Don't settle for people who drain you. Don't settle for people who leave you feeling a bit kind of at the end of the, when they go, you're like, okay, sort of glad they're gone almost. Don't settle for that. Settle for people who you don't want ever to leave. Settle for people who make you laugh, make you cry, make you feel things, make you joyful. And if you don't have those people in your life, then keep looking, because they are there. And the most important thing to understand is that you deserve to know them, and you deserve for them to be in your life. If you think you deserve it, then you probably deserve it. And if you think you can reciprocate and give all the love back as well, then you should be able to do it. You should deserve it. But if you're not ready, and this is maybe, it's certainly possible that you maybe not just not ready for this, keep working on it. Eventually it will come. You don't get things handed to you on a plate, you've got to work at these things. Everything requires a bit of work, and that's never truer than when looking at ourselves and trying to just be better people, better versions of ourselves. It's an ongoing task, an ongoing journey. The rewards are limitless. I blame upbringing, says Wildcard. This is about men, I think. Although chemistry does play some roles. Yes, I think it does. I don't think it plays as much role as we maybe think. Some people think, oh, they've got testosterone, and if they've got testosterone, then they're gonna be a bit rapey. I don't think actually that's valid. It's not really a valid excuse. I think testosterone doesn't do that. Testosterone increases competitiveness, doesn't it? As far as I know. So, if you're a woman, I don't really care about who's going to win this sports ball match. I'm not that bothered, actually. It's just kind of fun to watch it happen, but I'm not bothered about the competition. If you're a man, on the other hand, then you're like, oh, get out of the way, I'll do it. Someone's got to win this game, and it's going to be me, because they're super competitive. They're competitive about all sorts of things, about sport, obviously, about jobs, about career, about women, about everything. Competitive. That's what testosterone does. It makes you very competitive. Which is bad vibes. It's bad vibes, that, actually. And then, of course, society encourages that behaviour. It rewards that behaviour. Many of the reasons we have many of the systems that we have. It's like, how could it be any other way? How could it be any other way, Meja, though? Well, it could be so many different ways. But one of the reasons it is the way it is because of patriarchy and male dominance in society. And they built it like this. And it serves them, not us. It serves them very well. It doesn't serve humanity that well, unfortunately. Is that what I was supposed to do? Because it feels wrong. But okay, fine. I'm just building, by the way. Look, I'm building things. Do you want to see? Go on, I'll let you in. I'll let you in on the secrets. 1 second. There we go. That's me again from a slightly different angle. There's the Lego. Cool. I wonder what my iPad is at now. I'm just gonna have a little sneaky peek. It's at 8%. I'm gonna wait until it gets to 10%, and then we'll turn that on. Wiles says, I'm only saying that as a court-appointed man. A court-appointed man. Oh yes. Do you have your man certificate? I will require a man certificate in order for me to believe that you're a man first, because this is apparently now how it works. We don't believe people anymore. We need some kind of documentation. Papers, please. I noticed that it says a woman on your ID, but you do not look very pretty to me. And women are supposed to be pretty and feminine. Perhaps there's some kind of mistake, yes? This is the future that transphobes want. And that asks the question, why are men as well? I would like to state that not all men, here we go, hashtag not all men. I would like to state that not all of us are narrow-minded bigots who gaslight with overbearing narcissistic tendencies. But far too many of you are. Far too many of you are. And I also think that saying yes, but not everyone, is sort of not a help. It's not a useful contribution to the conversation. Because yes, blah, blah, blah. Obviously not all men, right? Obviously not all men. It's like, yes, we know. Why do you feel the need to say this? How about, I acknowledge your concerns and I will tell all my boys about them. See, that's the thing, because a lot of men think, well, it doesn't apply to me, because I'm good. I'm a good man. I do good things. I respect people. And then they'll hang out with their friends at the bar. And the bar will be, oh, my bit of ass. Ooh, look at the tits on her. All right, darling, would you like to come and sit on my lap? And they'll sit there. And they'll be like, yes, but I'm good. But I wouldn't do that. I'm good. So I'm just not doing that. I know all my friends are, but I'm not. And that's not very helpful. Honestly, what you need to do in that situation is say, whoa, stop it. You're being a twat. Nobody likes that. Sort yourself out, please. It's disgusting. Unfortunately, a lot of good men, a lot of really, really good men who would never do that, won't make that step. They won't make that leap. They'll just sit there quietly thinking, well, I'm a good one. Wankers is what I would say to that. What a bunch of wankers. And if you feel personally hurt by this, that's probably a sign. I feel personally attacked. Well, you should examine why that is. Something about a silver-tongued Frenchman. Who's told you about a silver-tongued Frenchman? It certainly wasn't me. Oh my God. Silver-tongued Frenchman. Yes, probably should just clarify what Wildcard is saying. Actually, we can't because I know we've got tags on this stream. But I think probably that would break even the tags. So what you want to do if you're interested in knowing more about the silver-tongued Frenchman is you want to subscribe to the stream and then join our Discord, the links to which are going to be appearing in the chat very shortly, courtesy of one of my beautiful mods. Hey, Errol, you're back. Make yourself useful, babe. And then you'll get access to the not safe for work area on our Discord. And it's not just kind of post silly pictures. Hey Rishabh, how you doing? Rishabh knows what it's all about. It's not just post silly pictures. It's not fake. This is authentic stuff. This is stuff that's happening to me and my life. I tell little stories sometimes. I mean, I also take a decent photograph. I think we can all agree with that. But I like to tell little stories. I like to tell little tales sometimes in the Discord. It's like, oh, you never guess what happened to me last night. And then I'll say, and people will be like, what? What the actual fuck happened? Oh my God. And I'll be like, yep, that's what happened. So, get yourself over to our Discord. Oh, and subscribe, obviously, first. Hope you're doing well, Rishabh. So, Steph says, oh, news, we got news. What's the news, Steph? My dental specialist started me on progesterone last week. Oh, I haven't turned into a horn dog instantly like the internet warned me would happen, so that's a good thing. I ain't nothing but a horn dog, barking all the time. No, you probably won't. Has it helped you get any sleep? That's always nice. That's always nice to get some sleep. So, but Steph, now just remind me, how long have you been on estrogen now? How long have you been on HRT? Just want to check something. Papers, Please is actually a game. I know it is. It sounds like quite a good game. I've not played it, where you're border control in some unnamed state and you handle migrants' approval process. It's supposed to be good. It's award-winning, I believe. It's one of those games that make you think. Good games like that. I like games that make me think. Played a really good one, actually, the other day with my daughter. We played it all the way through over a couple of days. It's called Planet of Lana. Planet of Lana. We played it on the Switch. It was on sale on the Switch game store. So I bought it. It wasn't very much money. And oh my gosh, worth it. Such a good game. Planet of Lana. Check it out. It's super nice. The graphics are super good. The style is lovely. The animations are excellent as well, actually. It's basically a side-scrolling platformer. It's not a shooter, though. It's more like stealth puzzle solver. It's lovely. So big recommends for that game. And me and my daughter had an amazing time. You got to kind of work together with a little creature. We called him or her Mousy. And so Mousy kind of goes ahead and has to do things, and he can jump a little higher. She can jump a little higher than you can, so she can get to places, and you can tell her where to go, and then she can like lower ropes down or something, and press buttons if she's feeling particularly clever. She can chew through cables, chew through electric cables. Very useful little companion is Mousy. And so a lot of the game design is about that. It's about like back and forth and, figuring out how to avoid the sentinels while keeping Mousy safe and, progressing through the levels. Quite clever. And it's but the vibes are lovely. The vibes, oh my gosh, the vibes in that game are super good. It's got like lovely music and it's just a chill experience. I really recommend it. That's Planet of Lana. I believe it's on Steam as well. So we're building a tail. That's what we're doing today. Errol says, I'm so very glad I don't have those guys in my friend circle anymore. And so am I. I'm so glad that you don't have them in the friend circle anymore. Do they know why they are no longer in your friend circle, Errol? This is an important question because I think a lot of guys are very oblivious. They are very oblivious to what they do, to how they treat women. They think they're good, and actually they're not at all. And I think it's important it is very important to call these people out and say, yeah, no, I don't want to hang out with you anymore because you don't treat women very well. And maybe you think you do, but look at this and this example, and this is not acceptable. If you can sort yourself out, maybe we can be friends. But until that time, so long. Adieu. Because otherwise they're just going to think, oh, I don't really hang out with him anymore. I wonder why. I don't know. Never mind. Can't be important. That's nice, isn't it? I like the way they've done that. That's really clever. They put a little triangle there around that corner. It's really cool. They put a little triangle flag thing on that corner. So clever. So clever. Oh, Lego. Mwah. Had a little Lego-gasm there. It's okay, I've got a towel down on the seat. Oh, it's nice. It's nice to not have to be chalfing anymore. It's really nice, actually. I can just relax a little bit more and just be a bit rude. It's nice. I like being rude. It's fun. You should try it. You are nothing but helpful. Nothing. You are of no help whatsoever. I agree. No, you did put the Discord down. Thank you. Steph, hold on. Did I miss? No, yes, you said I spent my whole life disassociating with those men. Now it's obvious that it wasn't because I was a good man. It was because I wasn't one at all and found that behavior abhorrent. Indeedy doodly. Steph, welcome to the other side. Welcome to enlightenment. Welcome to the possibility of a better future for yourself, for your friends, for your family, and for the world. A possibility, at least. It's better than nothing, isn't it? Better than nothing. Pretty good, Vishab. Pretty good, thanks. Had some fun recently, and also had some slightly down times. This is life. This is the way that life works. Apparently. I mean, it would be nice to just have good times all the time, wouldn't it? But I'm trying to change the ratios. I'm trying to rebalance those ratios, but it's proving difficult. Sleep's about the same, says Steph, so far. So it's 9 months on HRT and blockers. The doctor said she normally waits about 18 months to introduce progesterone. But in her words, You should be bigger than you are. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Steph, I mean, presumably your levels are good. That's obviously the most important thing. Like, they don't have to be high, and you don't want them low. They just need to be in a nice kind of average cis female range. Not at the top of because obviously it fluctuates for cis women. Yeah, so you don't want it you don't want one that's like at the top of the cycle either, where it's at the highest levels, and you certainly don't want it at the bottom of the lowest levels. You want it kind of just somewhere in between there, in the middle, average levels. That will, your body will have no choice but to start using all that lovely RNA on the X chromosome. But then also, the other thing to think about is, are you eating enough? Are you eating enough stuff? And I think that a lot of trans women struggle with this because if you don't eat, you've got no stuff to build with. You don't have enough stuff to build with. So if you're eating healthily and enough, you need to be like eating stuff, eating and not afraid to gain a few kilograms or pounds or whatever you measure it in, because that's how your body builds stuff, and that's how you're going to that's another way you can get breasts. It's important to think about these things in a holistic way. And progesterone as well. It's not going to work unless your body's got resources and fuel to be able to build stuff with. And again, sleep is very important as well, because if you can have a good night's sleep and you can have get into a good sleep habits, good sleep hygiene, I think it's called, then again, you've got a much better chance of having a successful transition. Nothing's guaranteed. A lot of it comes down to genetics and just plain old good luck. But there are certain things you can do to improve your chances, and these are some of them. Progesterone is one of them, but it's possible that it's going to be other things, so something to think about. So here's another little tail section. Let's put that in. Oh, lovely. Bends it round. Cool. Arrow says, many do, yes. And at least most of them have been kind of frozen out by most mutual friends. Good. I'm now proud of how long it took, but there was a kind of wake up around the start of Me Too. I'm so happy to hear that. That's encouraging. See, Me Too wasn't just for women. It wasn't just for women. Me Too was for men as well. It was for men. It was an amazing opportunity for men to really, examine the preconceptions of society and who they were in it, and understand that something is deeply, deeply broken. And if you're not part of the solution, you're probably part of the problem, actually. And anyone who has a problem with that is probably not a good person. Let's put it that way. Anyway, I'm glad to hear that, Earl. It's very encouraging. I read a bit about trans people having a second puberty and should eat like a 14-year-old. I eat a lot more than most adults do, and that is true. This is true. Your body needs fuel in order to build stuff. You should be eating like a 14-year-old. Sneak into the kitchen and eat that pizza slice at 2 a.m. in the morning, just like your teenage self would want you to. Don't feel bad about it. Feel good about it, because you're listening to your body. Don't deprive it. Don't deprive it for the sake of wanting to be a fashion model on a glossy magazine. I think that's a very, very silly thing to want to be. Steph, levels went nuts. So I was about 600 I was about 605 hours after applying my 2 sachets of Sandrina, but would dip by the evening. Yeah. So she put me on a 3rd sachet in the evening, and my estrogen rocketed to 1300. This is probably too much, I think. Back to 2 per day now, lol. Yeah, eating heaps good. You know I'm a fat bastard. Sleep is good. But yeah, been at the top of an A cup for about 6 months, but shape is changing. It's all just a bit slow. Yeah, and when, and I know that it's very difficult to be patient. It's so difficult to be patient. I know this. I wasn't patient. I thought I was patient my whole life. I thought I was patient, and I was, until I decided not to be patient anymore. And then I thought, actually, no, what am I doing? I need to live. It's time to live. And now I have no patience. I need to live as quickly as possible. And that's what happens. So it's not easy. I know it's not easy to be patient. Unfortunately, these things take time. They take years. They just do. These biological processes take years. I'm still transforming in front of your eyes as we speak. We all are, really. We all are. But to go from a male-bodied individual to a female-bodied individual, it's not an overnight thing. It really isn't. How many years does it take? Here's a question for chat. Hey chat, how many years does it take for the body to completely replace all the bits, all the cells? Am I right in thinking it's 7 years? I kind of feel like there might be a 7-year number in my head, and I wonder if that's the right number. Let me know if it's not. But basically, I like that idea where if you've been on estrogen for, here we go, Sandra knows it, 7 to 10. So if you've been on estrogen for, let's say, a decade, then every single cell in your body is female. Which I quite like. I quite like that idea. Okay, obviously other people will argue with that basic assertion, but I don't really have time for them. Let's put the tail on. And nor should you. Some people are just not worth bothering with. Okay, I'll put it on building scene. Oh, thanks for the redeem. I can't hear anything, but thank you. That's a thought. I'm gonna try something. Wait. Sound. Ooh, I wonder, what if I do this? I can hear music. I pressed something and I can hear music. Can you hear music now? I pressed the magic button. I figured it out. It was a combination of pressing a button on my thingy, interface thing, and changing a setting in my Mac, and then I got it, and it's got music again. It only took me 1 hour, 10 minutes to figure that out, but that's not bad. I was building Lego and chatting while it was all happening, just kind of whirring around in my brain, and then my brain gave me the solution. I love brains, aren't they clever brains? I dropped an eye on the floor. But here's my cat. Wow, he's got a tail now. I love the tail, actually. I love that tail. It's beautiful. And we got music vibes, and that's very nice. Yeah, so cat's done. Meow. Oh, lovely, how lovely. We're going to continue building Lego. We're going to move on to the Star Wars Lego now, courtesy of Aurelia, my amazing flatmate and mod and personal chef. So we're going to... It's a chaos build now. It's a chaos build. You should get it, bro. If you're considering it, I recommend it strongly. It's a beautiful model. Oh, let me lift it up, actually. Hold on. Let me lift it up and put it on the main camera. It's a really beautiful model. I mean, just look at it. It's very feline, very feline. It's lovely. And I'm going to put it somewhere. on a shelf, probably. I'll put it there for now. Let's just scroll through chat and make sure I'm reading everything. I'm sorry, did I miss you? Nikatango is in the chat and she's saying things that I don't understand. But happy Sunday and happy Easter. Wait, I think that's what you're saying. You're saying happy Easter in a strange language. Is it Elven? It looks Elven. Also, really important thing, both for mental and physical health, don't shame or guilt yourself about what you eat. So important. Do not do that. Life is far too short to worry about that kind of thing. As long as you're not completely obese and you're still healthy, then it's fine to be wobbly. Wobbly's good. Bit of wibbly wobbliness. Ooh, yeah. That goes for everyone all the time, though, not just trans people. Well, correct. Well done. It does go for everyone. There's no fat shaming in this channel. In fact, you know what? I don't know if I've added. Do I have to add everything? I don't think I have to add every single kind of don't do this, don't do that. Just be nice. Just be nice to each other, yeah. Ooh, look at this. It's a spice up. Spice up. It's quite cool. That's the concept art, I believe. It's got a capacity of 700 crew, 16,000 clone troopers, and hundreds of battle vehicles. Hundreds of battle vehicles. This is so good. Right. I'm gonna start using the iPad now, maybe. Let's try and sort that out. Do I get to build hundreds of battle vehicles? Probably not. Hello. I saw someone. I don't see them now. Where are they? There they are. Freya. Hello, Freya. How you doing? Happy Sunday. I hope you've had a wonderful Easter. And I hope you've eaten lots and lots of chocolate. Because you deserve chocolate. Everyone deserves a bit of chocolate. Even you, Sandra. But it's up to you. You know, you've got the strength to not do. That's fine. Right, what am I doing? I'm going to do this. I'm going to have some coffee, actually. Ooh, Aurelia, do we have any Coke? I feel my mind is going. That's not loud enough. Never mind. I'll do it. Open your mind. So there's the cat. Well, what is this then? 75404. 75404. Instructions. It's the acclimator. Which honestly, it sounds like a dehumidifier or something, you know? I don't know why they called it that. It sounds like a dehumidifying unit. Or something. Errol says, I'm currently transforming to more broken every day. Wrong. Thank you, Aurelia. Thank you so much. And we got Jeff. We got Jeff as well today. Jeff is joining us all the way from the Atlantic Ocean. Hello, Jeff. How are you doing? Protect trans kids, Jeff. Protect trans kids. Where are you going to go? You're going to go. Can you go here? Is that going to work? Probably not. Good if you did. Ah, look at that. We got a Jeff behind us now. From the Baltic, maybe. So maybe from the Baltics. That makes more sense. I don't know. So let's download the instructions. Yeah, no, don't transform to broken. Transform to the opposite of broken. Transform to more glued together or something. I'm not sure what it is. I mean, it's okay to be a bit broken. I think everyone's a bit broken. And honestly, if you're not a bit broken as you get older and older, then what have you been even doing? You haven't been living properly, probably. Or you've had a very easy life. Honestly, I think if you've had a very easy life, you're probably still broken. Broken from too much easiness. You want to be challenged. You want to be able to be pushed out of your comfort zone. You want to do things that you never thought you could do. Be things you never thought you could be. Gosh, this is an inspirational Transfer Extreme, isn't it? Let's put this down on the table. Things have happened on the floor. Hey. No, it's not even a big chaos bill, but it's definitely already chaos. Okay, let's put that here. And then I need to figure out what dropped. It's just that. It's not much. Coke. I've got Coke now. I've got Coke. Oh, it's not a genocide Coke. It's not the real thing. Thank goodness. No shame here, though. I didn't ever have the aspiration to be hot. I'm 51. Just being a mid-nano is my goal, and I think I've hit that already. Well, if you've already hit that, you need another goal now, Steph. Seriously, you need another goal. If you've hit that goal, and you're 9 months into your transition, I think it's time to reevaluate your goals. Don't be afraid to dream a little larger, darling. Music. Press my magic button and I will make music too, says Sandra. I've pressed your button and I've heard the music you make, and it was very nice music indeed. Wait, hold on. There's a new inbox one for 500 on Ties. What's Ties? I don't know what Ties is, Errol. Is this a magic place where you can get a Lego for cheap? Because that is really good value. 500. That's very good value. What's Ties? What is that? Is it like Finn? Steph says, I lost my 14-year-old Tuxedo Cat a few years ago to kidney failure. 14's not bad though, is it? It's okay. Cats do quite well. Janine wanted to get that for me for Christmas, but thought it might just upset me again. Dumb estrogen is letting me grieve now. Oh, it does that, doesn't it? Estrogen lets you grieve all sorts of things. Lets you grieve in so many ways. It's painful. It's agonizing, honestly, and also lovely and beautiful and healing. It heals you. It heals you. And you need to be able to cry. I think crying is very important. It's a very basic human biological function. Everyone needs a good cry now and then. Even men, but it's so difficult. Because testosterone really does make it difficult to cry. I remember so vividly thinking I should be crying right now. And testosterone was like, nah. I think I'll be the judge of that. And then it started saying things like, man up. And I was like, shut up, testosterone. You just sound like a fucking wanker on YouTube now. Yes, it was Icelandic. That's what I guessed as well. That was my second guess. I didn't say it. I didn't actually say it. But I definitely thought it. Definitely thought it. I didn't think it. I didn't even think it. Wobbly is fun. I went from many visceral fat to womanly subcutaneous fat in the first month, and jiggling is fucking awesome. It's lovely to jiggle, to a good old jiggle. I like dance. You know what I like? I can't. Can I say it? Yeah, I probably can't say it. Okay, I'm gonna say it. This is for grown-ups. It's not just for children. It's not for children actually at all. If you're a child, turn this off. You shouldn't be watching it. Go play outside. Go play on the trampoline. It's probably a nice day. Maybe. When you're getting fucked. Yeah, when you're getting fucked and all the wobbles, especially if you get into a rhythm, nice rhythm, and you're getting fucked and all the wobbles are going, it's fucking awesome. It's fucking awesome. It's the best feeling. It feels like, it feels so feminine. You know? It's lovely. So that's just a small recommendation that I'd like to just throw in there. If you can try and experience that at some point, no pressure. I highly recommend that. Now I'm just thinking about things. Now I'm just sat here thinking about things. Look what you've made me do. Look what you made me do. Oh, says I forgot batteries and I need to go back downstairs. What do you need batteries for? What are you doing? What do you need batteries? What have you run out of batteries for? Well, Jeff is joining us from the IKEA Ocean. Yes, it's not a bar, it's a blowhigh. A bar, it's a blowhigh. It's different. I still find it kind of funny that the one Universal Trans icon is an IKEA cozy toy. It's weird, isn't it? That's funny. The advantage to rock bottom is there's only up from here. Yes, up, go up. Go into the light. I think this is one of the times where you're supposed to go into the light, not run away from the light. Yes, because this is a chaos build, it requires me to find the pieces, and sometimes that's a little tricky. There may be the sound of Lego. There may be the sound of Lego pieces in this stream, and if you find this distressing, then fuck off. You should really get one of those thin rubber stripes for the edge of your desk. Oh yeah, like so things don't fall off. That's clever. You should buy me that as a present, Errol. That would be a very nice present, because I don't really know what you're talking about. It's not the powdery Coke. It's not the powdery Coke. It's the yummy, delicious, watery Coke. Oh, much better. Honestly, much better. Yeah, no, I know it's completely overrated. It's completely overrated. The other stuff. It's rubbish. It's rubbish. I mean, it's not for me. Just Freya says, just grab my Easter egg. Got a Terry's chocolate orange one. Oh, a Terry's chocolate orange Easter egg. You lucky bitch. I wish I had one of those. Oh, a Terry's chocolate. I'd eat that in one session. I'd do a magic trick with it. First it would be there, and then it would be gone. In my tummy. Ooh. Tice is a marketplace, mainly for clothes. Not people sell all, but people sell all kinds of things. So it's like Finn. Cool, Tice. I don't know that one. Can you link me up? Can you maybe link me? Can you send me a link in the Discord or something, please? That would be lovely, because otherwise I'll forget. But it's very useful to know about these various different marketplaces. I hope it's not Bergen only. I hope it's like a bit more national, international even, interstellar, I hope it's an intergalactic marketplace. That would be helpful, because some things you just can't get around here. I can't find the pieces. I can't find the pieces, and to be honest, I'm too hungover to look, so I'm gonna have a little break. This is very unprofessional, Meja. Yes, it is. What you gonna do about it? And that curse is still on my nose. I think that's a software glitch. I think that's a bug, because my cursor is not there. It's a bug in the system. So a little bug, it's crept into my system, and it's right there. You just gotta deal with it again, I'm afraid. I was a stoic fucker when shit was going south, sister. Oh, me too, so stoic. So like, I am above this, it doesn't matter, I can deal with anything. This pain and this, pleasure and all the stuff that normal people get to experience. I don't get that. And that's fine. I don't need that. I'm fine. It's for other people. I don't need all that stuff. And actually, what an idiot. Oh my god, what an idiot. What an absolute idiot. Because you know what? I actually do need pleasure. I really need it. And it's kind of an important part of being human, to be honest. It's an important part of being human. To experience pleasure of our bodies, the pleasure of being with other people, the pleasure of just being yourself. Takes a, and the longer you wait to do it, the more shit you gotta unravel. You don't get away with it, guys. You don't get away with it. It does slowly break you, and you need to rebuild yourself. And it's a process. It really is, and it's not easy. It's not easy. Can I tell you something? This is something I've been thinking about recently, and it was spurred on by something that someone told me as well. A lot of trans women suffer from drug addiction. Did you know that? Happy, cheery music. A lot of trans women suffer from drug addiction. But why, Meja? But why? I hear you ask. Apart from all the obvious things. Interestingly, a lot of post-op women. Okay, so they come back from Thailand or wherever, freshly installed vaginas, and it doesn't fix them. It doesn't magically fix them. Really? Well, they don't just all this kind of cishet normative society tells us that the difference between a man and a woman, and the difference between a man's body and a woman's body, is very simple. It's a vagina or a penis. Simple as that. Bish bosh bash. If we turn your penis into a vagina, well, you're a woman now. Magic. It's magic. It's not how it works, unfortunately. A lot of poor trans women have fallen for this nonsense as well. And they put all their hopes and their dreams into getting this operation, this surgery that they think will magically fix them. And it'll magically make them whole, make them into a real woman. And finally they'll be able to, never have to acknowledge any of their masculinity ever again. And I'm afraid it just doesn't work like that. It was this morning, I know, and I've been thinking about it already. I think it's an important thing to think about. It's an important thing to spread awareness of as well, and let other people know. That's like Steph, you need to be a bit more practical and have a bit more of a deeper understanding about these things. Otherwise, you're gonna end up messed up. You're gonna end up screwed up, and you're gonna be a drug addict and all this kind of stuff. Because when you get to that goal, when you have this magic goal on this top of this hill, and this is what you're striving for, and there's nothing else that's important, and then you reach your goal, and then it's not like nothing changes. It's like, oh no, you wake up the next day. You got sore bits, right? Sure, you're sore, but you're like, isn't something am I not supposed to magically feel different now? Am I not magically transformed into a woman? This is what I was promised. This is what all the stupid trans healthcare organizations and institutions have promised me. All these cis doctors have said, well, all you need is a vagina instead of a penis, and then you're a woman. It's not true. So what do you do when you wake up and you realize that this is not true? You've been lied to. Well, then you need a new goal, because you set your sights on this goal. You set your sights on it, and it was the only thing that was important. And it's not the end. It's actually just the beginning. It's just the beginning. There's so much more to do. So much stuff to unpack. so much work that you've got to do inside yourself to be able to be a full-rounded person. It's not about having an innie or an outie. It's not about having a penis or a vagina. And obviously these things are important, sure, don't get me wrong, they're important, and for some people they're more important than others, but it's not a magic bullet. There's a lot of real, actual stuff you've got to work on and do in order to heal, in order to properly heal, and in order to be the best version of yourself, and in order to be the best woman or man if you're a trans man. The best version of yourself is not going to be attained through a surgical operation, and that is just the way it is, I'm afraid. This is a truth bomb. I hope it helps you though, because a lot of trans women, a lot of poor girls struggle with this. They've been sort of sold a lie, they've been sold a lie. The truth is more complicated, as it so often is, hey? The truth is so much more complex. People don't want complexity, they want easy answers. But you can get yourself into a lot of trouble if you rely on easy answers. Some things are just complicated. Anyway, where were we? I've been building a bit of Lego, I've been chatting. My only jiggling comes from driving my tiny Japanese car, still with its race suspension. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Well, hey, whatever gets you off. I need batteries for my Xbox controller. I'm disappointed. I thought it was for something else. Testosterone made me feeling and emotions repellent. Well, that's what testosterone will do if you're a trans woman. For sure. I think it probably acts a little bit differently, isn't it, for cis men? Yeah, what car you got, Steph? What's your little car? Aurelia says, I don't like the light. The people who tend to claim the light aren't generally very nice. Oh, I see what you mean. Right, that's not what I meant, though. I didn't mean that. I mean that. But there is this term enlightened, which I do like. I like the term enlightened. It's not called endarkened, it's called enlightened. And I think it's a completely valid thing to say. Hey, that's cool. I like the term. You should come into the light a bit more, really. I think a nice mix of light and dark is maybe the way forward, but in moderation. Claim the darkness. The fun things all go bump in the dark. Right, that's just dark. I mean, that's cool, now we're arguing about what's light and what's dark. I would argue that darkness is actually lightness. And maybe some of you even understand what I'm talking about. It's a Daihatsu L701, handy. What? Basically a mirror with a factory rear seat. Delete. What? Janine got me a chocolate orange for Easter. I haven't touched it yet. I'll send it my way. I'll eat it for you. It's a pet. It's not a car, it's a pet. Sandra says, yes, Meja. And never only focus solely on the transition journey. The transition is only parallel to everything else going on in life. Indeed. And I was definitely guilty of that a little bit. There's a lot to do. I mean, it is overwhelming, and sometimes just concentrating on the transition is it's very easy to do. But Sandra's right, you need other things as well. You can't just be, who do you identify as? I just identify as a trans woman. Well, you should identify as that as well as other things, I am a trans woman, I'm a mother, I'm a computer programmer, software developer, video game designer, I'm a Lego builder, I'm a creative, I'm a streamer, I'm a lover, I can't remember the words, but you know what I mean. That's terrible. I can't remember the words at all. I play my music in the sun. That's how I identify. Oh, I can't find pieces. Oh, man. stuff. Yeah, Cinti, look at me. I've kept my hat on the whole stream so far and not got too pissed off. It's going okay. Hair's a little bit annoying, but I'll be alright. What time are we on? 1, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool, that's cool. Seen too many thinking SOS will take away all the dysphoria. Nope, they still see the shoulders or height or whatever was bugging them before. And like I think I always said, you have work on your mind as much as your body. You have to work on your mind as much as your body. You do. Something that I'm struggling to understand, and I've said this before, but I'm trying my best, guys. Okay, I'm trying my best. But I constantly pass. I'm constantly passing, and I don't even think I am. I'm passing in places where I should never possibly be able to pass. Passing when I have literally no clothes on. And I'm passing to women. I'm passing to women who are looking at me and are very close to me. And I'm naked, and they don't know I'm trans. And I'm trying to manifest this, and I'm trying to understand it, but it's very difficult. Obviously, this is a humble brag, yeah, and I'm sorry about that, and I acknowledge that it's a humble brag. But there's something wrong in my brain because I find it really difficult to just understand this. When I look in the mirror, I see my shoulders, I see my waist, I see all the things that there was no way I passed. What a, ugh. And I should stop doing that. Whoops. And so should you. So this is something that I'm struggling with, and I'm trying to understand. And it's like, it's bloody cool, right? It's bloody cool. Don't get me wrong, it's bloody amazing. I never thought I'd get here. How was I lucky enough to get this? I don't know. I'm sorry. It's weird. But apparently I did. I just as I was saying to Steph, don't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling, because I didn't think I would ever get here. And obviously I've spent a lot of money, and I've worked really hard for my transition. I really have tried to, this is what I tried to do. I wanted to pass, obviously. I wanted to. I just didn't think I ever would, and now I'm here, and I'm like, well, now I do, and I don't even think I do. How ironic. And this goes back to the idea that all the surgeries in the world are not gonna fix you unless you do the work up here. And so that's what I'm working on. Surround yourself with beautiful, interesting, accepting, lovely people. Smart, interesting people. Those are the people you need to surround yourself with. The people who love you for who you are, who affirm everything about you, who you love to be with, who you laugh with and feel comfortable with. Surround yourself with those people. They are out there. They will love you whether you're trans, cis, bisexual, gay, heterosexual. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter as long as you're yourself, and as long as you're cool, and as long as you're open to the full range of human experiences. These people are out there, and they're amazing. And I think I found them. I think I've sort of found them now. I'm very happy to. And I'm so glad I found them, because they're gonna help me, and they're gonna help me heal now. This is what I needed. So I'm very happy that I found them. So yeah, no, me and Aurelia were talking about this last night, Sandra. This is what I was saying last night. It's not so much a problem for Meja, because she has other ambitions to pursue. Yeah, right, I'm always doing stuff, my brain's always going. I've got goals, and that's important. That's I'm glad I've managed to have these goals. It's good. I'm just the kind of person who has goals and tries to get to them. But a lot of other trans people out there focus so much on surgery, bottom surgery, for example, and kind of put it on a pedestal, and then they get it, and then they kind of flounder because their big goal is achieved, and they have no other goals after that. It's sort of similar to how we've ended up with billionaires. It's like the goal, I guess, as business people or whatever, was to make money. They make money, and then when they make all this money, they make millions and millions, and they're like, right, what's my new goal? I don't have one. More money. Yes, that's what I'll do. I'll make more money, and then they make more money, and they don't ever think, well, actually, money. There's all this money. It should be a means to an end. It shouldn't be an end in itself. Why don't I do something with this money? Now, if you're a Dolly Parton of the world, that's what you do. Or if you're what's her name? The wife, the ex-wife of Jeff Bezos, who's an amazing woman, absolutely instrumental in founding Amazon and instrumental in creating that business. And so, of course, she took half when she divorced Jeff because he's an asshole, and she finally figured that out, I think. But and she's been giving millions and hundreds of millions of dollars to charity. Dolly Parton's been doing the same. She gives so much money to kids and charities, and she's an amazing person. And that's what you do. You set new goals. When you make your money, you set new goals. And those new goals are, what do I do with the money? They're not, let's just make more money, I guess. Because that's rubbish. That's a rubbish goal. If you choose that goal, if you don't change your goal, you're going to end up a very sad, bitter old person. A little bit like J.K. Rowling. A little bit like Elon Musk. These are people with not enough imagination to decide that the goals actually suck. The goals of making money, it sucks, that goal. You can do so much better. And you should. But they didn't, and it's broken them. And that's a bit like trans women. I don't know. It's not only that, it's when you pursue one thing to the exclusivity of all other things. I'm just going to eat my hair. And then achieve that thing, no matter what it really is. Then you're going to end up in a not good place. I don't use batteries for those things, Meja. You should try it. They're good. It's good. It's really good. Here's a kicker, though. Is passing so important to you for yourself, or because the cis-normative society tells you have to pass? There's the kicker, isn't it? And the answer, of course, is cis-normative society. But I've been brought up, I cannot detach myself from society. I am a product of the culture and the society that we live in. I have been force-fed. I've been pressure washed, all this propaganda and nonsense, and this is what an ideal woman looks like. Look, this is what you should be like. Size 8, massive tits, massive ass, massive hips, look, tiny skinny waist, long shiny hair. And no opinions, no strong opinions. That would be good. Good at making sandwiches for your husband. This is what a woman is. I think this is what we're told a woman is. I don't think it's necessarily true, is it, though, girls? I'm starting to have my doubts. But all women want to be beautiful, and all women want to be desired. This is the thing. Women want to be desired. I think this is very true. Personally, I like it. I like to be desired. It's a very fun feeling. It's a very powerful and empowering feeling. Watching men watching me, knowing exactly what they're thinking about. Making the little thing in their pants into a bigger thing in their pants. It's quite a nice feeling, honestly. Just by being me, just by walking around, just by being my beautiful, sexy self. It's nice to be desired. So maybe I did it for that. Maybe I did it for that, though. I don't know. Not just for men either. It's nice when women do it. Last night, a beautiful older woman came up to me. I'm not going to say in what setting. Use your imagination. Beautiful older woman came up to me, and she was like, I just want to say, amazing. Like this, you know. And I was like, thank you. I thought, right, guess what my brain did? My brain did this. Oh, she's clocked me. My brain did this. Oh, she's clocked me. And now she's come up to me and she's saying amazing. For a trans woman. That unsaid, unsaid. This is the thing that's not tacked on to the end of the sentence, but kind of just, you can hear in the distance. These are the things that were happening in my brain. And I thought, well, that's nice though. That's nice that she clocked me. It's fine, And that she's then trying to give me a compliment, as a cis person probably would do to a trans woman. It's like, slay queen kind of thing, but in a nice way. Because of course she's clocked me, because of course she knows I'm trans. She had no idea. She just thought I was a beautiful woman. And she just came over to me to tell me, wow, you're an amazing, beautiful woman. Ooh. And I'm like, come on, Meja, get this into your brain. They don't know. And they don't need to know. And they don't care. Mostly. I mean, some of them would care if they knew, but they don't. No one deserves to know. Sandra says, yeah, psychology says there are two main elements for happiness: progress and gratefulness. When progress stops, it's hard to be grateful, and then mental shutdown happens. A mental shutdown must be avoided at all costs. Nika Tanka says, majority of cis women are not hourglass shaped, not even close. No, they are not. We notice the ones who are beautiful, beautiful women, hourglass shape, tongues hanging out. But a lot of women are not that. Yeah, a lot of women are not that. And I think we need to really understand this. I would say that those things that make you think you don't pass are kind of a little locked into a stereotypical view of the female form. Women do come in all shapes and sizes, and you 100% pass regardless of these things. I'm not 100% Barbie sized. I'm not 100% Barbie sized. No, of course not. And you know what? No one's 100% Barbie sized. Not even the Australian actress who played Barbie is Barbie sized. She's much bigger, The little Barbies are that big. It's ridiculous to expect a woman to look that big, that size. Funny enough, I got it from simulated practical experience. Tabletop role-playing games are actually really healthy. They're a framework for people to learn about the world and life. With massively reduced consequences. When you slay the dragon or the demon or the deity in a campaign of D&D, the game is often over. Just done. There's nothing left to do with that. And I just kind of transferred that understanding to real life. That's cool. I mean, even Bill Gates, who isn't a great, I'm going to call him Billy Gates though, because it's funny, who isn't a great person, is one of the least assholey billionaires and does give a huge amount to charity and creating organisations, etc. Would be nice if more did that. Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice if more billionaires weren't assholes? But they are. Compulsory cis-normativity. That's a good word, isn't it? Or good two words put together. I like that. You did that too, don't you, Sandra? I think a lot of us do that. Like, I interpret things in the worst possible way, right? And I don't catch myself doing it. I say what I think to someone else, to Aurelia or whatever, and she then says, Meja, right, that's wrong. That's probably they probably weren't thinking that. Have you considered that actually they were just being nice or something, And I had genuinely not considered that actually. why didn't I consider that? Now you say it seems kind of, that's like a very likely explanation actually, but I did not consider that. What's wrong with me? She saw you. Thank you, Nika. Thank God. Thank you. She saw me. She did see me actually. That woman, that beautiful elderly woman, she saw me. She saw me in ways that I cannot possibly begin to explain. Not sexual. Good, just, proper ways. We had some nice moments. Because I told her actually in the end. I couldn't keep it to myself. She said a few things. She asked me about my breast, and she said, "Oh yeah, did you have cancer?" And I was like, "Oh, she doesn't know I'm trans." Because of course she sees my breasts, and I've got one full breast, there's an implant, and I've got a smaller breast, which is they're clearly not the same size, and she saw that, and instead of thinking, well, she probably had a bad experience where she went to Istanbul, got a dodgy breast implant by a quack doctor, who I think is probably a drug addict, in a terrible clinic, in a terrible hospital, and oh my God, I wish I'd had a word with myself before I went through with that. I could have cancelled it, I think, but I just sunk cost fallacy. Anyway, she probably didn't think that. She probably didn't think I then got an infection and had an infection for 2 years, and then I had to lose the breast, and I'm hoping to get a replacement breast implant, but I then had surgery, and I've had an allergic reaction on the operating table, so I'm now looking at a wait time of up to a year or more before I can get the surgery again. She probably didn't think that. She probably just thought, she's cis, and so she's probably got breast cancer, because that's what most of the time it would be. Of course. So she hadn't clocked me at all. That's when I realised, and so that's when I was like, yeah, okay, I want to tell her now. Because I don't like keeping secrets from beautiful people, from people who I have judged and found worthy. When I judge you and I find you worthy, then I might tell you. And that's the new rules. That's the new rules for me. That's the new rules going forward, 2025. Meja rules. Rule 1. I think it's a good rule. Check out what I built. I built a little face it thing. Maybe you can see. Maybe I'll let you see. This is fun. I'm having a nice stream. I hope you're having a nice stream, everyone. It's nice to be back after Easter. Hoping I'll stream a little bit more regularly. Maybe. But I'm living the life. One thing to understand is that if I'm not streaming, it's because I'm living. So be happy for me. It's like, oh, Meja's not streaming. Why is Meja not streaming? It's probably because I'm living. Which is a euphemism for fucking, probably. I'm gonna tell you the same thing I keep telling Meja. People can't tell. You're a gorgeous, beautiful Amazonian woman. Yeah, you are. No one who looks at you will think, oh, she's trans. No, they'll just see a beautiful woman. They'll just think, they'll be like, oh, she's tall. Oh, she looks nice. Oh, I would like if she lifted me up in her arms and cradled me. That's probably what they're thinking. I'm thinking. What they won't do is think, oh, she's trans, because the thing is, people see what they expect to see, and this is something I know. People will look at you and they won't be like, right, what could she possibly be? All the options. Right at the bottom of the list is, oh, she's a trans woman, because people just don't see trans women. They have this thing in their head where a trans woman does not look like you. Probably it's, we've got bad PR, right? So trans women in their head probably think about a very early transition, hairy-legged trans woman who looks basically like a man in a dress. Because that's what they always show photos of, because these poor girls, they literally just started the transition. They take a selfie. They're like happy with themselves, It's nice. It's nice. They should be able to celebrate themselves, no matter what you look like, no matter how early you are in transition. But transphobes, people with bad intentions, will take these photographs and they'll blow them up and they'll put them on a front page newspaper. And they'll be like, look at this dangerous trans woman. She's a man, and you need to be careful of her because she's coming to get ya. She's coming to take away all your medals in the sporting events. You should be afraid of her. Why? Because we're telling you to be. That's a man's voice, by the way. That's my best impression of a man's voice. Sounds a little bit like, Father! What's his name? Steph says, I don't know if it's a healthy attitude, but I started out not expecting to pass, ever. I very much set myself up to not be disappointed. C-cups would be nice though. Right, okay, now here you, but you're doing it again, right? You know what women have? They have all sorts of cups. They have flat chests. Some of the most beautiful women I've ever met have had the flattest chests I've ever seen. And it doesn't matter because they're still absolutely fucking gorgeous women. It's not about boobages. It's not about boobages. It's not about vagina ridges. It's something else. It's something else though, it is. You know, it's not that. It's about your energy. It's about your aura. There's no surgery for that, right? There is no surgery for that. Just if you are yourself, and if you are just your beautiful, confident, majestic, sexy as fuck self, it doesn't matter what your boobs are looking like, you know, it doesn't matter. Look at me, right? It doesn't matter. People will come up to you and be like, oh my God, I just want to say, you know, they will. Cis women. Obviously men, but who cares? It's not about your boobs. See, you're making the mistake again. I mean, yes, it's nice to have big boobs, but it's yeah, don't worry about it. Hot buffalo man, yeah, that's what I say. It's like at work the other day, I told a woman about the importance of both HRT and exercise to ease menopause symptoms and encouraged her to talk to her GP. And I told her that I also use some of that medication, and it's the reason I know a lot of stuff about it. And she was so surprised. A woman my age is it's so surprising, Sandra. It is quite surprising, actually, that, isn't it? Why do you? I mean, it's nice. It's good on you. I think more women should use that and not be afraid to share the secret. It's my secret as well, actually. I mean, not many people know this, but I am actually a woman who uses HRT as well. I've been doing for about 4 years now, almost 4 years, and it's been really good. I would really recommend it. I would say if you're a woman, and if you are struggling with menopausal symptoms, or you just wanna. Just want it. I don't really know. If you've got low levels, maybe. Yeah, if you've got low levels, check your levels, girls. And just ask your GP for some HRT. It's HRT for everyone. It's not expensive. It's plentiful. It's enough to go around. Any shortage in stocks is entirely man-made. What's going on here? Of course, it's all man-made. That's the correct usage of that word. Ooh, we got a first time chat from Simberley. Hello. I love the hat as much as I love Lego. Do you like my hat? It's good, isn't it? That's a cool hat. I got it the other day. It wasn't very expensive. 5%. And it's, I'm going to be partying in this hat. I think it's going to be really good. I got a pair of white shorts, like really super short shorts. White denim super short shorts. Like that. Something here, optional, I guess, and maybe angel. I got angel wings too, but I don't know. Maybe that's too much. An angel cowboy. I don't know. Maybe it works. That's quite a good outfit. I think not sure when I'm gonna wear that, but I'm gonna wear it at some point. Maybe just to work. I might just go to work tomorrow and wear that. Steph says, though the amount of darling, gorgeous and sweetheart from ladies working in shops of recent, I think they're just being supportive. I don't think it's passing, but I do scrub out quite well. I'm doing okay with my voice sometimes. So, yeah, well, some of it will be just, they'll be clocking you because you're very early in transition, Steph. You're very early in transition. Remember this. Give yourself a break. But some of it won't be. Some of it will be they're just seeing what they expect to see. They're just perceiving what they expect to perceive. And they are treating you in the way that just comes most naturally to them. They're not forcing it. They're not just being kind. They're just doing it naturally, because most people just act in a way that's just natural. They don't necessarily think about it too much. And so a lot of those girls are just going to be perceiving you as female and treating you accordingly. That's how it works. That's how it works. Isn't it nice? Isn't it nice as well, Steph? I just want to say, isn't it? Congratulations. Isn't it so nice? Isn't it so nice? You're very welcome, Neko. Have a good day. I totally agree. It's the confidence and energy you project. I just want more boobs. Yeah, of course you do. Who doesn't? I mean, up to a limit, I guess. Studio Ariel says, I admit my stance on boobs is that they're nice. However, I'm much more of an ass man than a boob man. Well, you're gonna love me. Also, the more women ask for estrogen, cis or trans, the more they will make. Supply and demand. It's capitalism, baby. Also, here's a thought, Meja. The hat, your wings, one of those short, kind of sporty, youthful dresses, the Baby Spice sneakers and fluffy leg warmers. Not bad, but I've got some white shorts. Aurelia, you need to see these white shorts. I think they're perfect. I think they're just perfect. I brought them down I had them brought down from the farm. The last batch of clothes, still stuff out there. And speaking of which, I really need to go through some of my clothes and get rid of the old ones. I've already started making a little pile, but I really need to, because my bedroom's a bit of a state right now. There's too many clothes to fit in all my wardrobes and things, and it's getting a bit embarrassing. I can't even have anywhere to sleep soon. And I don't even need all the shoes. I've decided that I'm going to get rid of some shoes because I don't need them all. I was of the opinion that my feet might shrink, and it's nearly 4 years now, and they've not shrunk. I think that was a lie. I think I've been told a lie, as is so often the case. So I need to just get rid of some shoes because I'm never going to fit in them. They're just too pinchy, and I want comfy shoes. You can get hot, sexy shoes which are also comfy. This is something that you should. This is something I deserve to have. So don't settle for shoes that pinch and are not comfortable. Some more advice for you if you like it. Just a little bit more advice. So much. Oh, for Pride. For Pride. Yeah, for Pride it could super work actually. But I'm still thinking of the shorts. Errol already loves me. I know you do, Errol. It's nice. It's nice. I hope you've set your expectations correctly though for your visit. Because we're going to have a cool time. It's going to be fun. It's going to be good to hang out. And please make sure your expectations are set accordingly. What is the thing? Oh, there it is. Steph's got us. You get us. Well, there you go. There you go. Maybe a trip onto Australia after visiting us though, huh? It's a little bit further, obviously. Or maybe you want to come for my birthday stuff. Oh, if Sandra, are you still there? I don't know if you're still there, but if you are still there, it's my birthday soon, and you're invited. Obviously, so is your lovely flatmate. I think it would be nice if you could come. I'm not going to say when, but I need to send a message out, and of course I haven't done because I'm useless. But I will try and do that at some point very, very soon. Try and start organising it. Otherwise it's going to be too late, isn't it? But anyway, mid-May. So the thing is, it sort of clashes with setting my birthday, so it's difficult to organise a little bit. But I'm going to try and do it so it doesn't clash. Wow, that's cool, isn't it? Look at that. That's very cool. It's a cool little... it's like a cool little ship's hull thing going. I don't know what it is. It's cool. Very cool. Have you got me on the TV, Sandra? Have you got me on your big TV? I like the idea of being on people's big TVs. I've started to realise that a lot of people watch Twitch on big TVs. I always thought, well, they're just watching on little iPhones, you know, I'm not exactly on the big screen. But actually, I could be on a big screen right now. How many people? Hey, let's have a poll. Yay, first poll of the day. This is a good one. I'm on an ad break, but that's cool. Let's set up the poll. How many people are watching me on TV? And then also how many people are watching me on like a little computer or something? And then how many people are watching me on a smartphone, handheld device? Can we get a poll for that, please, mods? Thank you. Just interested. I'm just interested in my demographics. Then I can target my marketing more accurately. No, I don't do any of that shit. No, I'm not gonna do that. It's rubbish. And it's probably not rubbish, but I just can't be bothered. It doesn't excite me. It doesn't make me want to do it at all. And I only like to do things that I want to do. I only do things I want to do. That's good. And that's not because I'm lazy. It's because I'm extremely neurodivergent. And getting me to do something I don't really have any interest in. Ooh, that's hard. But if I'm interested in something, getting me to do it, you don't get it. I mean, I'm already doing it. I'm already doing it, bitch. It's sniffly today. So here we go. What devices are you watching Meja on? Please vote accordingly. I probably can't vote because I'm actually streaming, and so it wouldn't make sense for me to vote at all, really, in this situation. So I'll leave it to you guys. But it's interesting. I'd quite like to see the split. It's literally just for education. No, it's literally for entertainment purposes only. This. None of the data will be used against you in a court of law, probably, when you are committed of thought crimes, probably. And just know that if it is, then I sold it at a good price. I'm such a twat. Let's put this on like that. Hey, that's nice. That's a nice little detail thing. I like that. It's quite cool. All the little roller skates around it. It's cool. Oh, Steph says, and please don't take my comments about myself as negative. I'm bloody over the moon for my progress so far, so I'm really happy to hear that. And honing the right make for myself, good. Sometimes I catch a glimpse in the mirror and can't believe that it's me now. Isn't that so wonderful? I know exactly how that feels. Sometimes I have to pinch myself. I wake up in the morning, all messy from the bed or whatever, and I look at myself because I got a nice big mirror on my wardrobe. It's good for many reasons. And I look at myself and I'm like, oh wow, look at you. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, it's you. I mean you. Oh, this is nice. Sometimes it is worth waking up and smelling the coffee. Or the roses. Or whatever you like to smell. Boyfriend's pits. Errol says, I'm expecting we're going to meet and hopefully have fun and get to know each other. Sent your message on WhatsApp as a reminder. Thanks, Sandra. That's really helpful. That's what you need to do. Yeah, otherwise I won't remember. Yeah. You know me. Now, what's happening here, actually? Oh, I see. And then I put it there. Yeah. Oh, okay. Is that supposed to not work? Is that supposed to not work? No, I've done it, exactly, but it feels a bit wrong. That's weird. It's like this sticks out too much. I don't get it. I shouldn't do, should it? Well, there's nothing to be done about that. How strange. It just sticks out too far. They've messed that up, I think. They've messed that up in the instructions or something, because that sticks out too far. It doesn't match. Oh, Lego. I'm going to check the poll, see what's happening. Interesting. So no one's watching me on a TV. You bastards. And no one's watching me on a cinema screen, I assume. In the Odeon. Which is also disappointing. But, you know, it's good to have goals. Thanks for the poll already. Sandra says that you're watching me on your Mac, writing on my thesis and switching back and forth. That's a good way of doing it. I'm not too distracting. Do you need me to be less hot or something? Because I can't do that. So you just need to turn me off. I don't know how you get any work done, to be quite honest with you. Very strong-willed. That's what Sandra is. Sandra's very strong-willed. I like that. And she's got strong arms too. Strong lots of bits. So it's 50-50, mobile and PC or Mac. Just no TVs today. That's a shame. But sometimes it is TVs, and I like to think about that. PC, but ultra-wide screen foofy monitor. Ooh, what? An ultra-wide screen foofy monitor. Very nice. I'd like. Is he one of those ones that kind of wrap around? Does he wrap around your whole body? I used to have a TV hooked up to my PC, but it burned out after 10 years of a lot of use. Huh. Freya says, I'm in bed with an episode of chronic fatigue, so on mobile today. Sorry to hear that. That's annoying, those episodes. They're like reruns. I usually watch on TV. Yeah, I thought you did as well, actually. But as I said, missing battery. Ugh, can't speak, burping. But as I said, missing batteries for my controller, so currently watching on my phone. Well, the main thing is you're watching. That's the main thing. Only slight curvature. Oh, you need to give your monitors some HRT. That will sort it out. Enhance those curves. Just rub it in. Just rub it into the screen. Please don't do that, by the way, if you're watching, viewers. And also don't eat, poison and things. Where's this piece? Because it's not here. Oh, that's not good. What's this piece? It's not here. Oh, no. Right, is it on the floor? First thing to do, look on the floor. I really don't see it. Oh, I can't be bothered with missing pieces today. I can't be bothered with missing pieces. Come on, don't do this to me. Oh, there it is. Ha! It was stuck in the bottom. I've had things stuck in... No, but yeah, I've had... It's that one. I'm not going to continue that sentence because it was extremely rude. Almost happened, but I didn't do it. Yeah, okay, no, all the HRT for me. Oh, come on, that's cruel. What about your TV? Poor TV. TV's probably got, TV dysphoria. Which is not a thing, obviously. And this goes here. Oh, that's even weirder because that one's fine and this one didn't work. What's going on? So that should go in. It did. Okay, I just needed to press harder. That's what it was. Cool. And then we got this. And now we got two lovely engine thrusters things. Engine thrusters. Who's watched the trailer for the new season of Andor? Anyone seen that yet? Ooh, it looks quite good actually. Have you seen that? Andor, there's a new trailer. I think it's like in the last day or two. And I'm sort of a little bit excited about it actually now. Looks really nice. It's got everyone's favorite bad guy. What's his name? You know, it's the guy in who's from Rogue One, and he's like got white. He wears white. It's ironic because he's very naughty. He shouldn't wear white. He should wear black. That's what bad guys wear. They wear black, and he's wearing white, and I don't understand. But no, it's really cool. I think he's Australian actually, Steph. I think he's an Australian actor. He's really good. But I don't for the life of me remember his name. That's okay. I don't really remember anyone's name. Ben Mendelsohn. I just remembered. Oh no, look, it's appeared in chat. He's great, isn't he? He's great, oh. I love Ben Mendelsohn. Ben Mendelsohn's a bit mental, son. Only like just reading interviews and finding useful quotes to support my thesis. Pretty easy work right now. We'll have tough 3 weeks from Wednesday and onwards. Okay, well, good luck. Good luck with the tough weeks. You'll get through them. We always do. Okay, this is the I don't really know what I'm building now. Am I going to finish this today? I don't know if I am. What's the time? It's 2 o'clock. That's a no, isn't it? Because I need to go in half an hour. I need to go, I think. Because I'm going to get on my bike. I'm getting on my new little city bike. It's very fun. I really like this new bike. It's got brakes where you kind of just pedal backwards slightly and then you start braking on the rear wheel. It takes some getting used to, and I've messed it up a few times, and I've almost been thrown myself off, literally, because I didn't mean to brake and I broke, and I'm like, whoa. So it's definitely a bit of a learning curve, but I do like my bike. It's nice. I mean, I've obviously got a super good mountain bike as well. It's kind of enduro style. Santa Cruz High Tower. Ooh, Santa Cruz High Tower, that's what I've got. Super good bike, but I'm not gonna take that into the city, and you know, it's my precious. By the way, I sent an application for the position I was told to apply for, a startup that will take over the world. Oh, nice one. Great thing. Is that one of the owners? A great thing, though, is that one of the owners is actually from the US of A. Is that good? Why is that good? Why is that a good thing? But cool. But that sounds cool. That sounds super cool. I hope it does take over the world in a good way, though, because we've had a lot of companies taking over the world in a bad way. And is this going to be one of the companies that's going to take over the world in a good way? Does such a thing even exist? Well, I hope you steer the course. Steer the course correctly, or help to, in whatever capacity you can. I need to watch the first season yet. Oh, the first season. Oh, you haven't watched the first season of Andor yet. You need to do that. Yeah, you need to do that. So good. So good. He's really good. I don't think, was he in the first season of Andor, actually? I don't think he was he? So this is like a new character. I love the fact that they're bringing him in, because it's leading up to the events of Rogue One, where he was an extremely good bad guy. I'm quite excited about the whole endeavor. I do. I've got a coaster brake bike. I do. And they're laughing. What are you laughing about? It's cool. It's cool, but I love that bike. That right bike. It's fun. And then I've also got very nice bike as well, very expensive mountain bike as well. It's good to use the right tool for the right job. That's what I say. If my silly little coaster bike is stolen, heaven forbid, then I'll be annoyed and I'll be disappointed and I might shed a few tears. But it's not going to be the end of the world, okay? Because I didn't spend that much on it. Now, if my mountain bike is stolen, it's a different story. I will be devastated, and also it's a lot more money. Horses for courses. I don't know what that means, but I just said it. I thought they were mostly extinct by now. What? No, it's fairly new. Got it to steal. I didn't steal it, I got it at a good price. I can't abide people who steal bikes. I can't abide them. I've had bikes stolen. It's not nice. I've had bikes stolen from outside work. I've had bikes stolen from in my garage. It's not nice. I've had someone try to steal bikes from my shed, but my bikes weren't in the shed because I was on a bike ride with my beautiful wife at the time, and so they stole all my tools instead. I think they were after my bikes, but they stole all my tools, and they were really good. I was really happy with my tools. I built them up over many years, and I was like, these are my tools in my toolbox in my shed, really good. And then they bloody stole them. They were after my bikes, I know that, but they didn't get that at least. But they stole my tools, and honestly, it's a lot harder to replace that actually. The insurance company did an okay job, but I was still missing an awful lot of things. I was like, oh, didn't I have one of these ones? What is that gone? Oh, it's probably stolen, wasn't it? That's the cost of crime, as well as insurance premiums and the actual financial cost. It's just a cost of time. And it messes up so many things. So they're one of the good ones, that's good. They're one of the good companies, not one of the bad companies. Take over the world in the market though, right, in the market, not the whole actual world. Not like Meta, Amazon, Muskians or Champions taking over the actual world. Yeah, it's disgusting. What else good? Elle says, yeah, I've had 2 expensive mountain bikes stolen, and yeah, it sucks. How many bikes have I had stolen actually? I think I've had 3 stolen. I think I've had 3 bikes stolen. My drinks. Are you looking after me, guys? Are you looking after me? This is a question. Ask it of yourselves. Be honest. Ask it in your head. Say, am I looking after Meja right now? Am I doing my best to look after Meja? And then come to the answer. And the answer is no. You gotta water your streamer. Oh, too late. It's too late now. Oh, I can't hear it. Why can't I hear it? Can anyone hear that? Was there anything happening with the audio then? I didn't hear it, which is annoying. Should have been able to hear that. But thank you for the redeem. Anyway, thank you. I've actually run out. I've completely run out of hydration materials. Oh really? Is there any chance of another Coca-Cola? I'll put that down there for the magic Coke fairy. It's like a tooth fairy, except different, but similar. We're out We're out. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. No need to panic. I can simply eat dirt. Hey, CQC contacts in the chat. Hello. How are you doing in the England area? Long time no see. Hope you've had a nice Easter. Ooh, we got a munchie. Steph's just to redeem some munchies, and I got lemon cake. Nom, 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 nom. Let me eat my lemon cake for you all. This is the part where I eat lemon cake. Okay, this goes on the front. The worst part, not on. Hey. The worst part of having bikes stolen is that they're often stolen a while after being bought, and you end up not being able to get a similar replacement, and you have to get used to a new bike. Yeah, that's rubbish. Yeah, because bikes don't really get cheaper. In fact, if anything, bikes get more expensive year on year, don't they? Yeah, if you're buying a new one. I think so. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Meja, the jiggly Tamagotchi needs playing with. Exactly. You need to play with my jiggles and water me. Jiggly. So I'm really looking forward to the sauna. I'm going to go to the sauna soon with my beautiful friend Anitra. And we're going to chat about boys and girls and life and death and all the states in between, whilst getting very hot and sweaty with each other in more ways than one. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Yeah, you're a slut for lemon cake too, huh? Oh, it's good, isn't it, lemon cake? I am also a slut for lemon cake. You know, I am a slut. It's very cool to be a slut, and just to be like, you know, fairly open about it. Actually, I'm not really prim and proper, and I'm very happy about that. Actually, I mean, I'm a picky slut, right? I mean, you know, I am still picky. I'm super picky, actually, but I'm also a slut, and this is a great combination. A really good combination. I very much enjoy being me sometimes. I love the power. You don't know the power of the slut side. I must obey my libido. The iPad's charged out. Motherfucker! The iPad's charged out. And so that's the end of the build. Goodbye. Actually, you know what? It sort of is. I'll continue this. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you, iPad. You probably did me a solid there, actually, because I would have just carried on going. But I'm just gonna leave it there. We'll resume this build next stream. We've got thus farly. Not much to see really yet. We'll see it come to shape next time, I imagine. Which will be on Wednesday, maybe. I'll try my best and do a stream on Wednesday. Don't hold it against me if I don't, because as I said, it will be because I'm living my life getting fucked. So I'll you know, we'll see how that goes. Ella says, yes, and they changed geometry, gears, everything. I still miss both of those bikes still. Yeah, but they do tend to improve them, actually, is the thing. You know, the geometry improves, and the gears improve, and everything improves. So generally, you know, the bikes get better, I think, and they also get a bit more expensive. Best bike ever. So you had a Cannondale caffeine, best bike I've ever had. Did it have the one fork? Was it like one of the single fork ones? Left like a weird, can't remember what it's called now, but yeah. That's what that's Cannondale's nest. It's a bit funny, but yeah, it's kind of cool. And then you had a custom built Gary Fisher, the friend built for me. Oh wow, cool. No, good. You shouldn't see it as a bad thing, contact, because it's not a bad thing, is it? Thanks for the stream, says Steph. It was good to see you all again. It was really good to hang out with you guys as well. I really appreciated it. I needed it as well. And it's, we always have some nice fun, don't we? Some nice chats, some nice vibes. And I guess I've been building Lego as well, but I don't even really notice that I'm doing that, to be honest. I'm just like, oh, this is nice. Who built this? Oh, it was me. If you record your streams, that last part needs to be in the summary. Sandra says, I don't, what did I say? I don't remember what I said, but I do. So all these go up, all these are uploaded to YouTube. A link to my YouTube is gonna, have we got a link to the YouTube in the chat? Do we have a link, a YouTube link? So we've got the socials, there's my socials. There it is. Yeah, no, I did. I forgot if I did it or not, but there you go. There's my YouTube channel. So click the link to the YouTube channel if you want to watch any of my streams from the past, I think, almost 2 years now. It's a year and a half, maybe. Should be on YouTube. I've missed a few. Sometimes I just forget and I don't upload them. And then they disappear and I've realised that I haven't done it. But most of the time I remember and I put it on YouTube. And, you know, if anyone wants to edit any of my stuff up, oh my god, you know, if anyone's into like editing or likes to do that kind of stuff, I got a lot of footage and it would be kind of cool to just like have I don't know, to edit some of it up. For example, I did a whole reading of the attack helicopter story. I sexually identify as an attack helicopter by Isabel Fall. Beautiful, beautiful story, she's a trans woman. Very, very beautiful story, very interesting concepts. And I read it all out over the course of, I think, 3 streams. Was it 3 or 4 streams? Kind of cool to kind of edit those back together and kind of have it as one solid thing of me just reading the NAS book. NAS book. Oh, I do like a NAS book. I want to see Lemon Cake and you being a star. Well, you've come to the right place. This is where it's all happening. We've got Lemon Cake, we've got me being a bit slutty. I mean, I get more study than this, but not on Twitch. No, it's not the lefty, it's the, yeah, alright, cool. It's classic, isn't it? The slut side. Oh, the slut side. Did you like that? That was a good one, wasn't it? The slut side. Yes. Someone should clip it. That's the first step. Okay, guys, you're in control. You can clip. You can do little clips. And I don't know if I can do it from here. From my control spaceship panel. So but you can do it. You just click on it and it clips it, and then you can pick the last minute or whatever, and it whatever you do, you know, you figure it out. If you clip it, they will come. I might come as well. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you again. We're gonna raid. We're gonna raid someone. Hold on, that's what we do, isn't it? I remember what we do now. It's been so long. Let's see who we can raid. I don't know. Is this Twitch? And no one's on. So apart from Fattest. So we'll just raid Fattest. He's building Lego. I don't remember why I'm following him. He's just a dude.
Welcome back, you dick.
But we'll raid him anyway. I mean, he's just a dude, but still. He's building Lego.
I need to
That's
rebuild
good. It looks
my,
like he's building. He looks like he's building a
so I
racing
have the original,
car. A race,
not the
Ferrari race
original
car. I think
Jango
he's
Fett
building a
one,
Ferrari
but
technique
the
race
original,
car. Formula One, maybe.
like the one that came out 20 years ago.
So it looks pretty
Boba
good.
Fett slave
Maybe you
one.
can hear the sound. Actually, I should turn that off. So I'm going to dismiss the ad break because we're about to raid. So thanks for watching. I'll see you hopefully on Wednesday. Take care. Have a fantastic continuation of your Easter. Hope you're eating lots of chocolates, etc. Bye bye. Take care. Love you. Mwah.